Today I want to do something a little different. I'm going to show you how I built this platform feeder basically out of scraps that I had around the house for free. So you can see there's a couple of house finches eating right now, and it's a nice little bird feeder that you can make maybe with the kids or something on a Sunday morning, and it's not really going to cost you anything. You probably have most of the materials lying around the house already. So let's get to work. So to make the platform feeder, all you need are sort of 8 of these long strips of wood, or in this case I'm using PVC board I had left over from another project. If you're doing DIY, you can almost certainly make these out of some scrap of some material. If you're making it out of wood, you might want to use treated wood. You probably also want to make this maybe like an inch square. The nice thing about the PVC board is that it doesn't really split. Heck, you could even make this out of square dowels. You can buy them in 12-inch lengths like this. It's certainly not the cheapest option, but if you have no tools, you could make this with literally just a drill. So what we're going to do is we're just going to connect these together into 2 squares, and then we're going to sandwich window screen between them. So what I'm going to do then is pre-drill some countersunk holes. It's not totally necessary to do that. If you're using wood though, you definitely are going to want to pre-drill your holes because this will split. And then I've got these 1.25" exterior deck screws just laying around the house. I don't think there's any reason they have to be that long. Something about 1 inch long is probably good enough. Just going to screw the material together. There you go, square. And there you go, through the magic of editing, I now have 2 squares. All we're going to do now is take this slightly heavier duty window screen and sandwich it between the 2 squares. I've gone around and I've pre-drilled a few holes to countersink some screws to hold this together, and this will keep the square intact, and it will also keep the window screen inside the square. Using slightly shorter screws for this, but whatever size you have on hand will be fine. Again, if you're using wood, you're definitely going to want to pre-drill the holes. There we go. Next, I've got these self-tapping little eyelets. We're going to put those into the corners. Cool. I'm using chain just because I have some and I think it'll look good, but you could use rope or anything like that. This chain is pretty cheap, and it's also really easy to just sort of open up a link and get it to whatever size you want. So I'm going to put this on the corner. The goal of this project though is to just use up stuff you have. So, you know, whatever string or rope you have, probably you want something a little more resistant to the weather than And then to hold it all together, I've just got a little key ring. So with the chain, you can just put it on like you'd put a key. So there you go, a very quick DIY platform bird feeder that I built for free out of scraps I had from other DIY projects in about 10 minutes. So yeah, let me know if you build one of these and what kinds of birds you're seeing. If you like the video and you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel. like the video, share it, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.